In this video, we've got a plastic model V8 engine. So we're going to put it together. We've got Stempy in the house, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. This is supposed to be hand cranked, but we're going to put on a 50,000 RPM ripper motor. We're going to blow the living hell out of it. Want to make some extra cash so you can buy more toys, quit your job, go on more holidays, or maybe build a monster truck? I've got you covered. Check out my course in the description and I'll show you how to make 100k profit a year.
Sound effects included.
Alright, so this is an educational engine to teach you how the internal combustion engine works. So the 4 cycles: suck, squeeze, bang, blow. But in this experiment, not only are you going to see how an engine works, you're going to see what happens when you over rev one too. What do you reckon's going to blow?
Well, hopefully all this crank stuff will fall to bits.
I want to
shoot for the block.
I want to see a rod, rod through the block.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm in control of the bottom end, and Stemp is in charge of the cylinder.
This step is very important for proper operation of the engine. The utmost care must be taken during assembly. We're the wrong people for this, bruv.
Alright, so Stemp is finishing off the motor build at the moment, and my job now is to find a way of hooking up the ripper motor. So this motor here can rev to 50,000 RPMs, and that going into this is going to be absolute chaos. Guys, we are finally ready. So there's the engine. So turn him slowly, Stemp. Show us what he does.
And that's the electric motor.
There you go, it's all turning. I'm hoping a rod's going to fly out the crank or something.
I reckon all these valves are going to get stuck and they'll just jump along.
I reckon something's going to go wrong here and it's just going to stop turning it.
I reckon you'll start making that all go on the wong.
Ready?
Alright, note down below, guys, what you reckon's going to go wrong. I want a rod to fly out of the block.
I think this would be the last thing standing, wouldn't it?
Oh, I reckon that's all going to shake off. But what I reckon's going to happen, something here. Like running it in.
Oh, look, the fan, man, that's blowing somewhere, that is. I don't know about the fan. Oh no! Oh. That gets you every time, that, Kev.
Oh.
What? Oh mate, that smells.
I don't know.
Like melted.
It wasn't that good. Is the crank broken?
It's glued itself, isn't it?
Has it welded itself?
But look, it's all in one piece still.
What's going on, guys?
I did say fill the bucket up with lube, didn't I?
Yeah. Alright, so we got it kind of freed off, look. Got it lubed up again with a bit of olive oil. There's not much of it left. But we're going to mount it up again, put the ripper motor back on, and then let it have it. Hopefully we're going to see some carnage. Alright, back in action. We're mounted up. kind of glued some stuff on it just so we can get the thumbnail. And it's working, look. Pistons going round, cranks going round. We've got olive oil in there as lubrication.
You even got clicky sounding engines as well.
Yeah, I think bottom end's knocking a bit. 3,400 RPM. Next! What do you reckon?
Doesn't that come in smoothly? Go on, have it.
Does that have it? Yeah. Alright guys, here we go.
What's that? Oh, is that crank?
I think it's done what we wanted.
Oh, that's through the block.
It has.
Oh, the whole lot's collapsed in the sun. Oh, mate.
Oh, you happy now?
Yeah, it's all one piece. Oh, literally, the crank snapped then.
Yeah. Catastrophic bottom end failure.
That's quite a neat pile in that corner, actually, isn't
Oh,
it?
this is all hanging out, look.
That does that, mate.
Oh, they go to the live stream.
Oh, that's good with the camera gear.
Live stream's on the floor.
Oh.
Alright guys, we're done. It's definitely not going to go again. By the way guys, that's not the first engine that we've destroyed on this channel. We've done jet engines, we've done different types of engines. I'm going to put a link to the playlist up here somewhere so you can go and have a look and check out some of those videos. So this is one of the jet engines that we've done, and this one here, look, it's like a... oh, it's almost like a scale replica. It's got planetary gears in there. And if you've watched the video this far, then you probably love engines. So this here is a little model 4-stroke engine. Look at that. It's got a little cam belt here. It's got a fan. It's even got a starter motor there. And I've just ordered a clutch to bolt onto here. And the idea is to bolt this into an RC car. Maybe this one, maybe one of these ones, I don't know yet. Also, we've got something a little bit fun planned. We're just waiting for dates and I'm waiting for insurance to give us the go-ahead. But Santa Pod, which is the Europe's best quarter-mile drag racing track, are going to let us, maybe, hopefully, race the Lamborghini up against an RC car. So this RC car has a top speed of 100 mile an hour and does 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds or 2.3. Now the Lambo's got a top speed of over 200 mile an hour, but it is slightly slower on the 0 to 60, so it could be a good race. Now I do want to stick a supercharger on this, and that's going to bring the 0 to 60 down to about 1.9 seconds, but it's still under warranty, so I should probably wait until it's kind of expired. Also, I've got these two petrol-powered Bajas, or gasoline-powered for you Americans. So these are going to come back out soon. I've just got to put in a safety kill switch, and then these are going to be back in action. Also, I've got a nitro-powered helicopter up here. This is a relatively big helicopter, so 30 size, but we're going to jump RC cars over it. And that could go really wrong because it might go into the blades. And not only is it going to chop up the RC car, it's going to completely destroy the helicopter. And yep, here is my ultimate dream, is to get this monster truck built. So this at the moment is just a chassis. The plan is to build it into like a Monster Jam spec monster truck. This is the same chassis that some of the Gravedigger trucks use. So this is going to be a piece of kit when it's done. But that is my lifelong dream. And that's kind of like next on my list is to get this thing finished, or even started for that matter. So I've got to do a little bit of work on the Defender. So where I've put these great big arches on there, looking underneath now, it's kind of got gaps where all dirt and mud's going to get in. So I've got a few sheets of aluminium here, so I can wrap that round there, rivet it on, and hopefully that's going to stop all the water from getting in. Also, I've got to put a cover back on here. This used to have a snorkel, but where these arches come, it kind of blocked it. I have to weld some end caps onto here. And I also want to do something with the suspension. It's got upgraded suspension. It's got front and rear diff locks. It's got all the heavy-duty drive shafts in there. But it hasn't got that much axle articulation. So I think I want to fit some, I don't know what it is. Maybe it needs longer shocks. Yeah, probably definitely need some longer shocks, maybe some softer springs. And then I want to give it a side exit exhaust as well. Where this is here, that's sort of liable to get smashed off, so I wouldn't mind sort of busting out the welder, rerouting this and having it come out the side here. And I want to change the inside slightly. The person that had it before me, or maybe someone before that even, they put a TD5 dashboard in there. The trouble is with that, you've got this thing in the middle here and it kind of eats up into all the space. This is actually a 300 TDI Defender, and on those, this shouldn't be there, so you've got a lot more space to get in there. So I may change the dashboard back to the proper dashboard, what should be in the car. And also I want to put on a standard steering wheel. I'm not a fan of these little ones. I actually like the 200 TDI ones, but for them, you kind of have to change the whole column. But anyway, that's for another video. And also, I've got loads and loads and loads and loads of RC car videos coming up. I've got new ones that have come to the channel. We've got these Meccano builds that we're going to do Destruction Derby with. We've got Legos that we're going to do Destruction Derby with. These are all sort of made radio controlled. We've done sort of Lego helicopters and spooled them up to crazy speeds and they've exploded. I'm going to put a link to that playlist up here as well, if I remember, or on the end screen. More RC cars that I've modified. Anyway, guys, that's enough for this video. That's enough waffling. Alright, guys, that is it for this video. Thanks for Stemp for mucking in, helping out. So we're going to give a shout out to Stemp's hobby shop.
Hobbyhub.net.
Hobbyhub.net, look.
Free UK delivery.
There it is, look. Check him out, guys.
You know what to do.
So anyway, if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button to stay notified. Thumbs down if you suck. And I'll see you over in one of these other videos. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.